So I was thinking to do Will You Wind Up on This Channel Award of 2019 in regards to ST Vapes live stream yesterday with Vape and Fagan and Mike Vapes and ST Vapes, which was on June 25th, 2019. I think the show was entitled Thank You. Anyway, but after thinking about it, I decided to go one step further. And then I had a comment from, I'll describe him as BK, had a comment from him. And I started thinking, I think I'm going to just step this up one more time, step it just a bit higher than a YouTube video, In other words, actually take action on this. Now, Mike Vapes has done this once before. And actually, I can't remember if it was streamed live. I don't think it was streamed live, but it was a video, I don't know, about a couple of years ago when he was actually vaping on a plane, and he was actually showing you he was vaping on a plane. And, I think I did a make it right on that or something on my old channel, but I let it go, So this time around, here he is talking to ST Vapes and Vape and Fagan about him vaping on a plane again. And anyway, it's pretty self-explanatory as far as this complaint is concerned. But I actually and I have all of Michael's information, or Mike Vape's information, because of all the Food and Drug Administration complaints that I have done on him in the past. I have all of his information, so I just put it into this particular complaint. So I decided, well, what the heck? Let me report Mike Vapes to the Federal Aviation Administration. And so that's what I just did. I reported him to the FAA. So now, not only is he reported to the Food and Drug Administration and the Center for Tobacco Products, but now he's reported to the Federal Aviation Administration, and let them handle him. So this is exactly, like, they have a box there in the, you report it on, you can report it online, and they have a little box there to describe what, as far as what happened. So this is what you're seeing here. All the information, all the technical information and stuff, I supply that to them, and I didn't know exactly certain areas of the flight and stuff like that. I mean, I did this pretty much in the last, like, 20 minutes. So, I mean, I didn't do any serious research on the exact flight he took and all that. I mean, I don't know, I may have been able to pull that up, but it would have taken some time to do. But I'm sure the FAA, because the FAA has his legal birth name, has his address, has his phone number, they could look it up into their database because he was an actual passenger on the Delta flight. So, that's really all they really need. Delta, if they look up in the last month or two exactly the flights, and they'll pull his name up and know exactly what flight he was on and all that other good stuff. So anyway, I'm going to read what I sent to the FAA in this particular Word document, as far as the description of, to the best of my knowledge and belief, I put into the description box. So instead of doing a Will You Wind Up on This Channel Award of 2019, I thought, well, I had enough of Mike Vapes, really. I mean, he's just going way over the top. And this is the second time he's doing this. And not only that, and everyone should be cautious about this. I always get my 2 thumbs down, thanks. In fact, those 2 people that always give me 2 thumbs down, they never watch the video. It's like an obsessive compulsive disorder. Yeah. As soon as I put up a video, they put a thumbs down. It's crazy. They don't even watch the video. I could tell because of the way the, you can look into your creator defaults, into the page defaults. You see, no one's watched the video yet. You get 2 thumbs down. It's so crazy. But anyway, I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of thumbs down on this, but I really don't give a shit. As you know, I don't care. We need to not only rein in the vaping industry, but we need to rein in these so-called YouTube celebrities. that think that they can vape on a plane and then make it into a joke, make it funny. And what I'm concerned about is other dim-witted shitheads out there watching Mike Vapes talk about this and do it themselves. So then you'll wind up having all these other vapors emulating what Mike Vapes um, did or has done. I'm sure he does it on every flight, but let the FAA deal with him. My hands are washed clean now. Let the FAA take care of Mike Vapes. So anyway, like it says, during a YouTube ST Vapes video, it was a live stream on June 25th, 2019, and I give the link. And I took, I call him Michael S., but I took his last name out because of privacy reasons on YouTube. Anyway, Michael S., YouTube name Mike Vapes, stated the following verbatim. Quote, I couldn't even sneak on of these holds and put in like parentheses, holds up to the viewers a jewel pod or the like on the flights. There was a pilot wasn't taking the chance to somebody else. They don't know nothing. Only got up once and took a few vapes. Now this is on an actual plane that's in flight. And then I put down the timestamps, 9:16 to 10:14 as follows. And then I copied and pasted exactly what was said. So it says seat, because on Delta, that's one side has 3 seats consecutive, and I had the window seat. Then to the left is just 2 seats, and there was a window seat available. So I switched over this way. There's only one person next to me, just that guys had to get up. Yeah, so don't wait 2 people. So I switched, and then the seat next to me was available. And before it gets all Phenom dropped and grabbed that seat, someone took you guys. Phenom showed me and said, oh, look, someone took the seat. And it turned out the person that took my seat was another pilot. So I was like, motherfucker, dude, wouldn't stop talking like I thought, no, I couldn't even sneak one of these on the flights. Oh, wow. This is a pilot you don't know. Say that wasn't taking the chance. Sucks to you. Somebody else, a pilot. I was like, oh, that means you got to get up like you ever. Hey, dude, I gotta go to the building without one. Only got up once and took a few vapes. This is really the main point here is I only got up and took a few vapes. So he's on mid-flight taking a few vapes. Anyway, so I said Michael S. did this once before a couple of years ago on a plane. The issue I take with all this, he is a leader among vapors on YouTube. Vapors will do what he states. Vapors call it stealth vaping. That is, you vape on a plane with very small devices like a pod, so the passengers, flight attendants, etc., will not see the vapor coming from the devices. This activity goes on more than the FAA is aware of. I am a vapor myself since April 2011. I've never been on a plane in my entire life. Maybe someday. And it's true. I have never been on a plane. I don't know. I always figure if there's a problem, you can't pull over. Anyway, so I've never been on a plane in my entire life. Maybe someday. But only common sense tells a person that having a vapor product on a flight, especially activated, may very well explode in the cabin. I just wanted to bring this to your attention. Michael S. didn't share with the YouTube audience specific details about the flight, like flight number, etc. The flight must have occurred sometime in May, June 2019. Michael S. was attending a UK Vape Expo. Possibly when you do an investigation, speak with Michael S. He will tell you the details unless the FAA searches its database to pull up Michael S.'s last flight out of the United States, New York to the UK. Thank you for submitting your report. Important, please make note of this number. And so the number is FHIS-0015186. Please reference this number in all email and correspondence reporting regarding the reported incident, and then you see the rest. And I'm probably going to try to, in these attachments, I'm going to try to put the entire video into an attachment, but I don't know if I could send that because it'll be a pretty big. I don't know if they can, handle that. It'll be a pretty big, you know, uh, millibytes of whatever, probably be gigabytes of stuff there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So this is the number, and so it's been reported. So I reported Mike Vapes to the Federal Aviation Administration. I'm sure he's happy about that. Maybe he'll think twice before he vapes on a plane again. And this is for all you knuckleheads out there that think, well, because Mike did it, I'm going to do it too. Yeah. And like one of my subscribers stated in a comment, one person does, another person does it, and then that one time will happen when maybe they don't do a pod device, but they do a different device, and they blow up the entire plane, they catch it on fire, or whatever. People don't think. And this is what I'm concerned about, and you should be too. So anyway, Mike Vapes is off to the FAA and let the FAA look his rear end up and do their investigation if need be, and take care of this matter that way. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Bye.